Hey guys. Okay, we are sitting in a different spot tonight. Sorry if I look a little darker. Lighting, different direction of the living room. So I'm coming on tonight because I wanted to get this video up, and then I want to do a live scope, periscope tonight. So we're going to talk about the video that I was talking about before, that I was going to tell you guys what's going to be happening. So anyway, so as of tomorrow, I will only be able to do video from my data from my phone or my hotspot. It's going to take a year and a day to upload, so you won't get that many. I'm kind of trying to save the data for the periscopes. I'm also going to be doing the videos briefly. I don't know what time. Actually, it might be after 1 o'clock, and I'll have to see how it goes. The other thing is, I did contact the gas company. They are coming out finally tomorrow to put the gas back on. Because when you live in an apartment in New Jersey, you cannot be without gas in your apartment. You can actually be evicted. If you're living in a complex, you can actually be evicted. So I've been having a problem with my gas stove, they turned the gas off, and whatever. There wasn't just an issue there. So it was a billing issue that I straightened out, and then they didn't come back to turn it back on. It was just a runaround. So I finally straightened that out. So they are coming tomorrow to put that back on. Now, because of budget issues, because of budget issues, right now, like I was telling you, we're on a very low budget. There will be a grocery haul. You will see that. But like I said, I'm trying to preserve the data or the hotspot for the periscope, and hopefully it'll work out that way. So I hope I can get those two. Now, the video that I recently just uploaded is a periscope, and I didn't realize that I could upload my periscopes to YouTube. So I'm going to do that so that you guys can see what it is, and then now I figured out how to do it. So I'm still going to thank the Shay Show for that, because I didn't know how to do it before. That's how he's able to upload to YouTube from the periscope. So, and I figured it out, guys. So I haven't been doing any YouNow because I really have a problem with that I've had a little bit of an issue with that one. I don't know if anybody else on YouNow is having that issue, but that's what it is. Okay, so what I've decided, I'm trying to make some decisions here. I made the decision that I am going to let them know that I am moving from here. Because this is not the apartment this is not the apartment that I wanted to be in the first place. I was trying to get into another different complex, but they were full. I'm hearing that there's possibly openings, or there are openings in the fall. I don't know what the case is. I don't want to get locked into another lease here. So that I'm trying to do. The other thing is, I'm trying to do something here where I want to talk about off-grid. Now, I'm really trying to be off, I want to do something where I can be off-grid, but you're not allowed to do it in an apartment complex. But my plan is to kind of preserve. I mean, I'm always going to have a lower gas bill than electric. So when this stuff, when the bill gets paid, whatever, I want to see. I want to like budget so that I can see what the electric bill is and what the gas bill is every month, or what I think it's estimated to be. Because now I don't know this other place. I don't know if that's gas or electric or just electric. I don't know, but we actually are getting rid of the one air conditioner. It has died in the living room. I don't have an air conditioner now in the living room. The one in the bedroom still works. I'm not willing to spend money to go get a window unit. I'm not going to do it. I am going to try to call about the central air unit again. I don't know if I really want the central air unit to be running like that, but I'm gonna try to see if they could come back in here and look at that thermostat to see what I'm doing wrong here, because it's not going above a certain thing. They did change the filter, but it's still not going above a certain thing. So I'm trying to get that looked at. Now, like I said, I'm trying this thing where I'm really going to be watching certain things, writing certain things down in my planner, with bills. Like I said, I want to estimate. Is this a pot? I think it is. I want to estimate to see what things are. Now, I'm trying to do stuff if I can get away with it. I've already been prepping. As you know, I do the prepping, which is in the black boxes. I have black bins for those. I have to go through and see. Now I'm going to try to just bake stuff. I am going to do more baking. It's just really warm in here and for me to bake. But once the gas company turns to gas, I'm going to do some baking. I'm going to do my muffins. I'm going to do, I think that cheese, no wait, I have to put that in the oven. The cheesecake thing I'm going to try to do. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to bring you a lot of cooking videos or I'm going to try to do cooking videos so that I can just start cooking stuff, because once the breakfast stuff runs out, once the food is really, really depleted out of that freezer, like I said, I was trying to get a box. I'm desperately trying to get a box freezer. I don't want to get it here. I don't want to buy any furniture here for certain reasons, which when I move, I will explain why. Because people will get grossed out by it. I am very grossed out by it. It's one of the reasons why I'm moving. The other reason is I think I was dealing with apartment 12. And I think those two people the neighbors I'm dealing with were friends. So these people moved above me, but I think they're friends with the other apartment. So now I can't hear anybody. Well, obviously they moved. They moved somewhere because the guy still comes over here. But he talks in the next one over. There's actually 4 apartments. Okay? There's mine, then there's one next to her. That's the one that moved. And then there's one next to it. That is the one that is a real pain in the ass. But because they're either related or they're friends. And now they've got thrown out. These people got thrown out. But I'm still leaving. like I said before, this complex is very, very dangerous here. Very dangerous complex. I've already did a video on that. If you want to see that video, um, go up there, find the video, somewhere up there. Find the video, and you can see what I'm talking about. I've already did it, but I'm gonna make a more extensive video when I move out of here. Because like I said, I don't want to be doing my videos and using up all my data on my phone. Even though it's close to the end of the month, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I know that modem is really giving us a hard time, so we're gonna have to fix that problem. So like I said, as of tomorrow, we're gonna see what happens here. But because I'm thinking about eliminating I think I'm eliminating cable, and I don't know. I'm trying to just shut things off, so I don't have to worry about shutting things off later on, and just whatever. We'll see what happens. Let's see. The other thing is well, I already told you my employment thing, but anyway, this project that I'm doing is kind of a religious project. I'm trying something out religiously. I want to see how it goes. Because what it might be if I want to do this fully, I mean, this is going to be something where you can live outside in the real world, or what they call real world, and then you do several months of the Lord's work, serving the Lord. I don't know. I'm going to see how this works. It's Catholic religion. It's not Scientology or any kind of thing like that. It's not Christian Science. It's part of the it's with the Catholic religion. So and I want to be able to do this, but I want to do this order, but I want to be able to still be out here and doing real world, what they call real world things, which still having access to internet. But like I said, doing work, working out here and working there. So, but the whole thing of it is they're going to teach you how to live off grid. So, like learning how to do things off grid, like solar powers, things like that. So, basically, you're going to have no, very limited power. We actually have a neighbor has solar panels on their house. Now, if I would have to straighten up, like that's why I was mentioning about debt-free stuff. So, sorry, if we can get everything straight and get completely debt-free, I should be able to do this. The point is that you really don't. Okay. The truth is, I don't want to live. I don't even want to go near anything with the government. I don't. I want to sustain myself. I want to live. I don't want to live on government. Okay, that's the whole point. I don't want to pay anybody taxes. Now, I think I talked about this on Periscope. I don't want to pay anybody fees. They have all these hidden fees in your bill. And I know I talked about this on Periscope. There's all these hidden fees and these little taxes. Like today, when I tried to get that gas company to come out. Now, the lady already did a credit check on me. We already had to go through this credit check. They were trying to do another credit check after the lady already did it, and try to charge me another connection fee. And I had said, well, look, you've already done a credit check. I've already paid the stupid connection fee. Okay, it was already paid. And she was like, and then the guy had to look back. And then finally after an hour, I literally an hour telling this dude, it's already been taken care of. He comes back and says, okay, let's get you set up. Let's get you an appointment. They'll come out. So I said, okay. So, but it took an hour. An hour of them. They were really trying to recharge me again. That's what I'm talking about. Even cable, internet, and phone. All right. There's all these hidden fees. There's a problem. I had to switch. I don't know how many modems with them. Okay. This one particular company. And I know somebody else. It is Comcast. I know somebody else had a problem with them too. A couple other YouTubers that I watch also had Comcast and had issues with their internet. They don't allow you to have a dish television, or what do you call that? Dish network, whatever that thing is, or DirecTV. They will not allow you to have it here because Comcast has a contract with this building, with this complex. So you can't have anything else. So you're completely stuck with that company. You don't have any choices really. But every time they shut the thing off, they turn it back on, they will claim that you're behind, and you just paid your current bill, but they'll say you're behind, so they can charge you again. I mean, it's a runaround with them. So I'm trying to avoid that particular thing. And but like I said, if we can get this stuff straight, I should be able to do what I need to do here to practice this stuff. So, and to get stuff. Now, see, the other reason why I wish I had a what do you call it? KitchenAid mixer. Now, I don't own one of them. My other goal is to get a KitchenAid mixer so I could do more baking, more fresh stuff. You know what I mean? Like to do more baking. That is my ultimate goal. Those things are very expensive. I have to wait and see. If things go right, then we'll do that. But you know, but anyway, I want to have more fresh vegetables. I want to use up these cans that I have, or store these cans that I have in case of bloody emergency. But I want either frozen or fresh vegetables. I'm gonna probably change my now this thing that I'm doing is mostly fish and poultry. Not really any red meat. And a little bit of dairy. I'm gonna try this. Or I'm gonna try desperately to not eat the. If you're gonna eat lunch meat, you're better off eating the deli meat. I always get low sodium. I usually will get Chickhouse bologna, or I try to get low sodium as possible. I try not to have all that sodium, so I usually get the low sodium. But like I said, if I could do this project, this is gonna show. I already know how to do gardening. I always did gardening in my other house. Not the one like where I use where I owned my house. Excuse me, I should be clear. When I owned my house, I did gardening all the time. I had a huge garden. So I already know how to do the gardening thing. I know all about that. I just haven't done it in a long time. I just haven't done gardening in like 11 years. or 12 years. Because I really haven't had the ability to do my own gardening, or I never had a backyard to do my own gardening. Um, you know, but I want to get back to that. Like, I want to be able to do that now. Hopefully, too, I stay one more year in the state. I'm hoping by next year I could get the hell out of the state, because the state taxes you to death. Property taxes, I can't own a home here. Cannot do it. So I'm looking into other states that I might be able to do a rent to own, maybe, type of deal. Or rent a house, not an apartment. I'd rather pay $1,000 for a free 3-bedroom house than pay $1,000 for a shithole. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm renting still, I would like to be a homeowner again, but I don't know that. I don't know, like, when that's gonna even be. If I could rent a house, I will feel like it's my home. I will feel like I would rather rent a house if I can't home own. Okay, I don't want this complex. I don't like being attached to anybody. Or, you know what I mean, in a complex. I don't like the fact that you're, like, someone's above you and you're under. No. I want to be in a rental home with property, what do you call it, a garage or a driveway, whatever. I'd rather have that. That's just the way I am. What I'm used to. I'm used to homes with a backyard. Okay? And I've had to live in where there was no backyard. I had a front with a parking spot. No backyard. And apartments. Where before, I was in the homes with backyards. I came from living in a 4-bedroom home to homeless. And then I got that straightened out. Now, you know, okay. I'd rather live where I can live and not be, like, on the verge of, like, God forbid I'm homeless again. I don't, you know. But, you know what? Now, if I had an RV, I'd rather live in a freaking vehicle. But you know what? You can't do that around here either, because you'll get arrested for living in your vehicle. I mean, I'm sure there's people here there is homeless people here, and I'm sure they do it. But if you get caught, you will get a fine for living in your vehicle. But I'd rather live in the vehicle. I'm tired of paying somebody else and not having enough money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if it came down to it, if I could get a RV, I'd rather just live in an RV and pay RV and pay vehicle insurance or whatever, and just stay in an RV. At least you can shower and have a bathroom in there. I mean, you know. I mean, the way the stuff is going is, like, I made a video about this before, but you know, like I said, middle class is not middle class. Middle class is applying for food stamps, you know? I already said stuff about that. But I'd rather not be on food stamps. I'd rather pay for myself. And where I lived before, I did wind up homeless. And I believe I told people, I think I made a video why, or maybe I'll make another one, I don't know, explaining the homeless thing. But it was just because the people were, it was a rent-to-own situation, and I was supposed to have that home. This was the second home, and what happened was, people got divorced, and the ex-wife did not want anybody living there, and she was going to move back. So I was asked to leave with a notice, and I had nowhere to go. I couldn't find a place to get to, because the housing market is horrendous. So I had to do what I had to do at the time. But I did get a housing voucher, and unfortunately, that's the situation. But I'd rather not have that. I'd rather be on paying my own stuff, which well, I don't know if a lot of people know, but I'm gonna make a whole video on the housing department. On Section 8 housing, which I thought I did, but I think I might have deleted it. I'm gonna make another new video about that. What the Section 8 housing is. There's another YouTuber that is well, you know, the Shay Show. I always talk about him. He knows all about the Section 8 housing too. He deals with a lot of that kind of stuff, because you know he's he manages building, or he manages homes and apartments and stuff, so he knows about that. But I'll do a video explaining, in case nobody knows what HUD housing is. There's a few different types, but I'll get into that in another video. Because some folks might be out there entitled to, or maybe qualify for it and can get it, if they are, are family struggling with kids, or you don't have to have kids. You don't have to have kids to be on housing. You can be a single person struggling, but you do have to have employment. Sorry guys, you do have to have employment to have. You have to have some other form of income coming in besides social services. Or it's not social services, excuse me. It's a separate department. Let's not get it confused. But I'll have a whole thing on it. But anyway, but like I said, we're going on. Okay, so this is quite a bit. I'm sorry for this long, but kind of wanted to give you a little of what I was doing and what's happening in the next few days. So hopefully, I will be bringing you. Now, I'm gonna try to do that cheesecake. I know I promised Patty. I can say her last name, but Patty. We'll just say Patty. I did promise you a cooking video. I'm gonna have a cooking video. I'm gonna try to do the cheesecake. I think I ran out of eggs. I might need eggs for that. I don't know. But it's the pumpkin cheesecake. I'm gonna try to do that. We'll see how that goes. Now, if I still have Wi-Fi, yeah, I'm always gonna have Wi-Fi. Ugh. If my box cooperates, my modem I'm talking about, I will be doing if I don't need eggs for that, I will definitely be doing that tomorrow. I'm going to try to do that, because I know you've been requesting it, and I had 2 people request makeup tutorial videos, how I got that look that I did the other day, and I will certainly do that. And there was another video that the one girl, I think it was Kayla S, she also asked for another video. I know her and somebody else was asking for the makeup, and then because they kind of like that makeup look that I did. There's another video, I think it was Kayla S. Kayla, if you could leave a comment below if you're watching, let me know what the other video is that you wanted me to. I think you said something about, it might have been outfits of the day. Did you request an outfit of the day, or it might have been Irene78, is it? Or or 87. I'm sorry if I mixed it up. But one of you guys asked for the outfit of the day. I think it was. You wanted to see my what I was wearing, or my outfit, or my work outfits. I think maybe it was, but it's something like that. But I'm gonna bring those too. Okay, so we're on 30 minutes, so I'm not gonna keep you any longer. I apologize. I want to get over and do a Periscope with this same topic. Well, no, I think I'm going to do a totally different thing, but, yeah, so that's that. So let me get this uploaded tonight and then get this out, okay, and then we'll, so I'm going to read that pumpkin cheesecake dough patty, and I'm going to, see if I can do that, and then we'll do that project tomorrow if I'm able to. Okay, I'll be up early doing that, so I'll be up pretty early to do that if I'm able to do it. Okay, all right, thank you. Please like, subscribe, and basically it was just to explain what's gonna happen here, but we'll go further into that. All right, thank you.